Welcome, my friends, to a place where the shadows grow long in the flickering lamplight and the wind whispers tales of unspeakable horrors. Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the darkest and most mysterious corners of our world, bringing you tales that will chill you to the bone. Tonight, we journey to snow-covered villages, where the silence is broken only by the crunch of fresh snow underfoot, and the biting wind carries with it an unsettling chill. We bring you three chilling stories of mysterious disappearances, each more unsettling than the last. Stories of people who vanished without a trace, swallowed whole by the unforgiving wilderness. Prepare yourselves, my friends, for these are not tales for the faint of heart. But if you dare to venture further, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of the terror we have in store for you. Picture a small village nestled high in the mountains, a place where houses huddle together against the biting wind, their roofs laden with thick blankets of snow. The air is crisp, the silence almost deafening, broken only by the occasional crunch of snow underfoot. It seems idyllic, serene, but this tranquility hides a dark and chilling secret. Let's talk about the Blackwood family, a family who lived in this secluded village for generations. They were a pillar of the community, their laughter echoing through the snow-laden streets, their warm smiles a beacon of kindness. The Blackwoods were deeply rooted in the village, their history intertwined with the very fabric of its existence. One particularly harsh winter, a blizzard descended upon the village, a raging tempest that turned day into night, a blizzard so fierce that even the bravest souls dared not venture outside. For days the storm raged, blanketing the village in an oppressive silence, a silence that would soon become a chilling testament to a horrifying event. When the storm finally subsided and the villagers emerged from their snow-covered homes, they noticed something was amiss. The Blackwood house, usually a beacon of warmth and laughter, stood eerily silent. The smoke that usually curled from its chimney was absent, and an unnatural stillness hung in the air. A group of villagers, their hearts pounding with a growing sense of dread, approached the Blackwood home. The door, usually bolted against the harsh winter winds, stood slightly ajar, as if inviting them in. A thin layer of undisturbed snow lay on the doorstep, untouched since the storm began. Stepping inside, the villagers were met with an eerie sight. The house was undisturbed, furniture still in its place, meals left half-eaten on the table as if frozen in time. It was as if the Blackwoods had simply vanished into thin air. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, but the Blackwoods were never seen again. Searches were conducted, but the mountains held their secrets close. The villagers were left with unanswered questions, their minds plagued by unsettling theories. What happened to the Blackwood family? Where did they go? Some whispered of ancient curses and vengeful spirits, their voices hushed, their eyes darting nervously towards the snow-covered peaks that loomed over the village. Others spoke of wild animals driven mad by hunger, or perhaps something far more sinister, something that lurked in the shadows of the blizzard, something that claimed the Blackwoods as its own. Theories abounded, but the truth remained elusive, buried beneath layers of snow and silence. The disappearance of the Blackwood family cast a pall over the village, a chilling reminder that even in the most idyllic of settings, darkness can lurk just beneath the surface, waiting for the opportune moment to reveal itself. And as the years passed, the legend of the vanished family became a chilling tale whispered around crackling fires, a cautionary reminder of the unforgiving nature of the mountains and the mysteries they hold. Our next tale takes us deep into the heart of the mountains, where towering peaks pierce the sky and the air is thin and crisp. It's a place of breathtaking beauty, but also of inherent danger, a place where nature's raw power is on full display. This is where we meet our next victim, a young hiker named Alex. Alex was an experienced mountaineer, drawn to the challenge of conquering treacherous peaks. One crisp winter morning, Alex set out on a solo hike, eager to experience the solitude of the snow-covered wilderness. Days passed, and Alex's journey went according to plan. Then a sudden blizzard rolled in faster than anticipated. When Alex failed to return, concern turned to alarm. Rescue teams were dispatched, their hopes dwindling with each passing hour. The blizzard had erased any trace of his passage, covering his tracks. Days turned into weeks, and the search for Alex continued, fueled by desperate hope. The footprints ended abruptly at the edge of a precipice. Had Alex fallen? Despite their best efforts, the rescue teams found no further trace of Alex. The mountains had claimed another soul, swallowing him whole in their icy embrace. It is a tale whispered amongst hikers, a reminder to never underestimate the mountains and to always be prepared for the worst. Chapter 3. The Ghostly Cabin. Our final tale takes us deep into the woods where the trees stand tall and imposing, their branches skeletal fingers reaching towards the sky. The snow here lies thick and undisturbed, muffling all sound save for the mournful cry of the wind. It is here, in this isolated and forgotten corner of the world, that we find the remnants of a dilapidated cabin, its wooden walls weathered and grey, its windows dark and empty like the eyes of a skull. This is no ordinary cabin. Locals speak of it in hushed tones, their voices barely a whisper, their eyes wide with fear and superstition. They call it the Ghostly Cabin, and it is a place steeped in chilling legends and whispers of unexplained phenomena. The origins of the cabin are shrouded in mystery, lost to time and obscured by countless retellings. Some say it was built by a hermit, seeking solace from a world that had forgotten him. Others claim it was once a haven for travelers, a place of warmth and respite from the harsh realities of the outside world. Whatever its true history, the cabin has long been abandoned, left to decay under the watchful gaze of the ancient forest. But while the physical structure may be crumbling, the stories surrounding it are anything but forgotten. They are kept alive by the locals, passed down from generation to generation, each telling more chilling than the last. Over the years, several visitors have vanished without a trace after stepping foot within the cabin's dilapidated walls. They were hikers, adventurers, curious souls drawn to the mysteries whispered on the wind. Each disappearance followed a similar pattern, a fleeting glimpse of a lone figure disappearing into the cabin, followed by an eerie silence, a silence that stretched on, unbroken, until hope dwindled into despair. Search parties would scour the woods, their calls echoing through the silent trees, but their efforts would always prove futile. The missing persons were never seen again, their fates forever intertwined with the sinister legend of the Ghostly Cabin. Some say the cabin is haunted by the spirits of those who perished within its walls, their souls trapped, forever searching for a way out of the frozen wasteland. Others whisper of a malevolent entity that dwells within the cabin's darkened interior, a being that lures unsuspecting victims to their doom, their screams swallowed by the indifferent woods. There are even tales of strange lights emanating from the cabin at night, flickering like ghostly apparitions, and whispers carried on the wind that sound eerily like voices calling out from the beyond. These stories, passed down through generations, have cemented the Ghostly Cabin's place in local folklore, transforming it into a symbol of fear, mystery, and the unknown. Even today, locals avoid the cabin, giving it a wide berth, their steps hurried as they pass by, their eyes darting nervously towards its darkened windows. The Ghostly Cabin stands as a chilling reminder that some places hold secrets best left undisturbed, and that sometimes the greatest horror lies not in what we know, but in what we don't. As we draw the curtains on tonight's chilling tales, remember that the darkness always lingers, waiting for its moment to seep back into our lives. We've explored the chilling mysteries of snow-covered villages, where disappearances remain unsolved, and fear clings to the biting wind. Did any of these stories send a shiver down your spine? Let us know in the comments below which disappearance you found most unsettling. And if you dare, share your own encounters with the unexplained, for we're always eager to hear tales that make our skin crawl. Until next time, sleep tight and keep a light burning. For the truth, my friends, is often stranger and far more terrifying than fiction.